Here is segment number 70, and we're going to play Jeopardy for the Wii U. Let's see how we do. Ugh.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
Here we go.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Sweet pea, fish and chips, kidlit, New York, New York, country cookbooks, and intravenous. Player 1, start.
Country Cookbook's 1,000.
There's a recipe for butcher holler possum in Your Cooking It Country by this country music queen.
Who is Dolly Parton?
It's player 1.
No, let's say who is, country music queen. Let's just say who is Tammy Wynette.
No.
No.
Any other takers?
Thought it was Dolly Parton, but she wasn't an option. Oh well.
Here's the response we were looking for. Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Lynn. All right.
Player 1.
Fish and
music
chips,
again,
1,000.
please. Answer. A daily double.
I'll do the maximum 1,000.
Player 1, you're in last place. Okay, here is the clue. Built in 1816, the first private yacht to cross the Atlantic shared its name with the barge of this queen.
Who is Cleopatra?
Good move. And it paid off.
Country Cookbooks 2.
Fit for a King is full of his favorite recipes, including the chicken served at his wedding to Priscilla.
Who is Elvis Presley?
Okay, player 1.
Country Cookbooks 4.
The Little House Cookbook features frontier foods from this woman's classic stories.
Who is Laura Ingalls Wilder?
Okay, player 1.
Country Cookbook 6.
This daughter of Maybelle Carter honored her mom by writing Mother Maybelle's Cookbook.
Who is June Carter?
Yes, player 1.
June Carter Cash.
Yes.
Country Cookbooks 8.
You'll find Goober's banana pudding in this Mayberry Auntie's book of delightful desserts.
Who is Aunt B?
Yes, player 1.
Fish and chips 2.
Player 1. Pick again. The moray variety of this fish is sharp-toothed and can be vicious if provoked.
What is an eel?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good.
Fish and chips 4.
Player 1. The ability of the members of the family Exocetidae to get airborne earned them this two-word name. Yes, player 1.
What is flying fish?
That's right.
Fish and chips 6.
Player 1. Here's Kelly.
On this man's first voyage, brothers Martin and Vicente Pinzon commanded the Nina and Pinta.
Who's Christopher Columbus?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
Fish and chips 8.
We return. Small freshwater fish of the family Pterophyllum are known by this heavenly name.
What are angelfish?
Yes, player one? Correct.
Intravenous 2.
You again, player one. Venus's surface is hard to view from Earth because it's completely covered by these. Okay, player one.
What are craters? Yeah. No. Oh well.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player three?
Clouds, yeah.
Yep.
Oh well.
Player three? Where do we start?
Hey, Tiger.
One of these on Venus lasts about 244 Earth months.
What is a year?
Player one? Oh,
That's wrong?
sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Oh. Foop. Alright.
Player three?
Day.
That is correct.
Okay. Got it.
Player three. Choose again.
Kidlet, 200. Alright.
A game of hide and seek leads Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy into this land that's always winter and never Christmas.
What is Narnia?
Okay, player one. Good.
Kidlet 4.
All right, Leroy Brown is the real name of the boy detective with this bookish nickname.
What's encyclopedia?
Let's hear it, player one. You got it.
Kidlet 6.
Player one. This Louise Fitzhugh Lass spies on her classmates and writes about them in her secret notebook.
Who is Harriet?
Yes, player one. Yep.
I'll go with Kidlet 8.
In a Francis Hodgson Burnett tale, Mary Lennox tends to the secret this.
What's a garden?
It's player one.
Kidlet 1000.
This Kipling lad goes on a Himalayan journey with a Tibetan Lama. Okay, player one.
Who is Gunga Din?
Nope.
Oh.
Anyone else?
Definitely know who it isn't. It has to be Kim.
Here's the correct response. Kim.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Mowgli. Alright.
Player one.
Intravenous
Choose again.
6.
Like Mercury, Venus has this many moons.
What is none?
Player one. That's it.
Let's go with intravenous for 800, please.
Please. We're not sure if it was ancient or not, but the first U.S. flyby of Venus was by one of these space probes in 1962.
What is a mariner?
Yes, player one. That's correct.
1000.
Player Galileo's finding that Venus goes through these, like the moon, was the first direct evidence for Copernican ideas.
What are phases?
Player one. Yes.
Let's have New York 2.
Player one. Completed in 1931, this structure required 10 million bricks. A true stairmaster would climb its 1,860 steps.
What is the Empire State Building?
It's player one. That's right. Way to go.
Let's have New York 4.
Player one. Right about it. Now a borough, it was incorporated as a village in 1816 with roughly 4,000 residents.
What is Brooklyn?
Let's hear it, player one.
New York 6.
Player in 1754, King's College was founded in New York City. Today it's known as this Ivy League university.
What is Columbia?
Okay, player one. Right.
New York 8.
Please. In 1776, after the Battle of this area, the British retook New York City and held the city until the war's end in 1783. Okay, player one.
What is the Battle of Long Island?
That's correct.
New York 1000.
In 1765, Congress met in New York to protest unfair taxes levied under this act. Okay, player one.
What is the Stamp Act?
Correct.
Sweet Pea 2.
Player one. Carnations and sweet williams belong to this colorful family of flowering plants. Yes, player one?
What is peony? No. Oh well.
Any other takers?
Beakaroopa.
Player three?
Is it pink?
Yes.
Oh, pink. Yeah, I should have thought of that, but it's okay.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player three. Make us. Gene Fowler's biography of John Barrymore is called Good Night, Sweet This. It's player one.
What is Prince?
Yep.
6?
Player perhaps an alteration of the word potato. This word follows sweet in a slang term for a pretty girl. Yes, player one?
What is patootie?
Right.
8?
This Hall of Fame NFL running back was nicknamed Sweetness. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Walter Payton?
Good.
Last clue.
And here's the $1,000 clue. If you're served sweetbreads in a restaurant, you're eating either thymus or this part of an animal. Yes, player one?
What is the pancreas?
Hey, you're right.
Alright. Double Jeopardy time.
Okay, we have player took in third place, which means that player two will go first in the Double Jeopardy round.
Alright. Here we go.
We start the Double Jeopardy categories with this one. Get positive. Fun with probability. Oscars wild. The 15th century. Playwrights. And one world.
Notice one in quotation marks.
You start.
Get positive, 400.
The book Whale Done applies the positive techniques used at this marine park to business and family life.
Sorry about the sneezing there. What is SeaWorld?
Player one.
SeaWorld.
Right, you are.
15th century, 2000.
Player one. A masterpiece of illumination is the circa 1415 book Les Très Riches Heures du This Duke.
Le Très du.
Okay, player one.
Who is Duke de Normandy?
Sorry.
No.
Any other takers? Here's the response we were looking for. The Duc de Berry.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Fun with probability,
High
2000.
rollers get to play roulette on single zero wheels, where the chance of hitting your lucky number is 1 in this.
What is 36?
It's player one.
Or, no, I guess 1 in 37.
Yes.
There we go. Get positive, 2000.
Player one. Oprah has unlocked the This, a book by Rhonda Byrne about using positive visualization. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the secret?
Player one. Pick again.
Let's have one word for 2000.
Based in Chicago, this financial services provider merged with JP Morgan Chase in 2004.
What is Bank One?
It's player one. That's correct.
Okay. Oscars Wild 2000.
Disney sued the Academy for unflattering use of this character after a 1989 duet with her and Rob Lowe.
Who is Ariel?
Yes, player one.
No? Unflattering? Who is Snow White? Okay. Player 2000.
A 1934 New York City taxi driver's strike led him to write Waiting for Lefty, the first of his plays to be produced. Player one.
Who is like Waiting for Lefty? Who is Clifford Odets? 15th century 16.
Player one. In 1453, the last Byzantine emperor, the 11th of this name, died in the vain defense of his city. Yes, player one.
Who is Constantine?
Right, you are.
Fun with probability 16.
We return. The probability of the first card dealt being an ace is 4 out of 52. So the probability of the second card being an ace is 1 in this number.
What is 13?
Yes, player 1? Oh, sorry.
Oh, fook.
Any other takers?
Alright.
Here's the correct response. 17.
Oh, 17. Okay. Get positive 16.
Player 1. One of the daily doubles. You are in the lead. So what's
5,817.
Here is your clue. An illustrated book pairs Alexander Calder's artwork with the lyrics to his song, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Who is Bobby McFerrin?
That puts you even further ahead.
Get positive 12.
Player 1. His power of positive thinking begins, believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Yes, player 1?
Who is Dr. Oz?
No, that's not right.
Oh, alright.
Any other takers? Yes, player 2.
Norman Vincent Peale.
That is correct.
Yeah, alright.
Player 2, you start. Thriving through stress, like him conducting Ode to Joy while ill, is the idea in a book called The Hymn Factor. It's player 1.
Who is Wolfgang Mozart?
Nope.
No. That's okay.
Any other takers?
Not worried about it.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Johann Strauss. No.
Anyone else?
Oh, I just figured it out.
It's player 3. Good to you. Where do we begin, player 3?
Fun with probability 400.
NASA's Space Guard survey watches for the extremely small probability of a comet or one of these coming to smash Earth.
What is an asteroid?
Okay, player 1?
Or a meteor?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
dang it.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. An asteroid.
Yeah, I should have gone with asteroid. Alright.
Player 3.
My
Back to you.
instinct led me astray.
The chance of getting heads on any given coin flip is 1 in 2. So the chance of getting heads 5 times in a row is 1 in this.
What is 32?
It's player 1. Right.
Let's have
All right,
One
let's
World
get back
16.
into it. I'm sorry. The second daily double. You are in the lead.
5,817.
So what's your wager? Answer this. Title of playwright Moss Hart's autobiography.
What is Act 1?
Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. Please.
Let's have 15th century for 4.
On July 3rd, 1450, peasant leader Jack Cade entered this capital in triumph. By July 12th, he was dead. Okay, player 1.
What is London?
Yes.
15th century 8.
A rebellion of his brothers Andrei and Boris was stopped by this ruler the third. Come on, how many Russian names are left? Okay, player 1.
Who is Ivan III?
That is correct.
15th century for 12.
Player this 1. Portuguese prince wasn't just about exploration. He and his brother Fernando tried to conquer Tangier and failed miserably. Player 1.
Who is Alfonso the Conqueror? Or, no, let's try Henry the Navigator. Good.
You get to pick again,
only
player
12.
1. Offspring of heterozygous parents have a 50-50 chance of getting a dominant versus this type of allele.
What is recessive?
Yes, player 1. We return
one
to
roll
you,
four.
player one. To completely reverse your direction while driving is to pull one of these. Yes, player one?
What is a fast one?
No.
Oh,
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we were looking for. A 180.
180, okay.
Player popular koan, or meditation subject of Zen Buddhism, asks the student to try to imagine this sound. Yes, player one?
What is one silent bell?
Sorry,
No.
that's wrong. Any other takers? Here's what we were looking for. One hand clapping.
Oh, right.
Player one, numerical name for Scheherazada's tales.
What is 1001?
It's player one.
1001 nights.
Good. You again, player one. We liked her. We really liked her when this actress won for Places in the Heart in 1985.
Who is Sally Field?
Yes, player one. Good. You again. In 1992, proving he could keep up with the younger crowd, he did one-armed push-ups, accepting his City Slickers Oscar.
Who is Jack Palance?
Yes, player one? Yes. Select. He's the SNL guy, and you're not, who opened the 1988 show with, "Good evening, Hollywood phonies." He never hosted again. Player one?
Who is Chevy Chase?
Right you are. This American Beauty nominee nearly had a pregnant pause at the 2000 show. She was due with her fourth at any moment.
Who is Annette Bening?
Let's hear it, player one. Right you are. Player one, back. His father, James O'Neill, was a 19th century actor whose most famous role was the Count of Monte Cristo.
Who is Eugene O'Neill?
Okay, player one. Correct. So public disgust over his play Ghosts caused this Norwegian to retaliate in his An Enemy of the People.
Who is
Okay,
Gibson?
player one.
Henry Gibson?
Yes. This Pulitzer Prize winning playwright was related to John Sevier, the first governor of the volunteer state.
Who is Tennessee Williams?
Yes, player one. You got it. And we'll wrap up the board with this clue. This Shakespeare contemporary is remembered for Dr. Faustus and for getting stabbed to death. Let's hear it,
Who
player
is
one.
Christopher Marlowe? Alright.
You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. Here's the Final Jeopardy category. Geometry. What are you going to win?
So, let's see. The last number will be 3. Alright, so 83. 283. $8,283.
Let's see what it is. Here's the clue. It's an ellipse with an eccentricity of 0. And your response?
What is circle?
And this correct
Oh,
response
that's right.
will add
Okay.
how much to your score?
Oh well, at least I'm still gonna win.
Your response?
Hyperbola, that's what I put.
And that will cost you.
50, so you drop down to 1550.
What did
Alright,
you say?
hyperbola.
And that will cost you.
Still in the game with $34,151.
Congratulations to you.
Oh well. See you all for the next segment, everybody.
So long.